Okay, so feet hip distance, you can use the wall if needed. Okay, and take the weight into the right foot and the left leg extending out in front of you. Oh, sorry, and then rotating through the ankle in one direction and the other. Excellent, draw the toes back. See if you can spread the toes wide and then squeeze the toes together. Spread the toes wide, squeeze the toes together, and spread the toes, squeeze together and release. Other leg extending out. So being aware, I've got this habit as well, sinking down into the standing hip. See if you can lift and lengthen by pushing the heel down into the floor and lengthen that through the torso. And rotating in one direction. Shoulders dropped, hands released, and the other. Wonderful. And pointing, flexing. Draw the toes back, squeeze the toes together, spread the toes wide, squeeze the toes together, spread the toes wide, and squeeze the toes together, spread them wide, and releasing them. Okay, weight into one foot, and then coming up onto the tip of the toe of the other. See how you are for balance. See if you can close the eyes. If that feels okay, see if you can lift the toe off the floor slightly. Breathe. And releasing. That was good. Okay, onto the other foot, onto the tip of the toe. And close the eyes, get your balance, and see if you can lift off. Keep the jaw released. Seems such an easy thing to do, but it's actually quite challenging. But you're actually doing really well. Good, and releasing. Okay, we're going to make our way down to all fours on our mat. Okay, so we're going to have our hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to do cat and cow. So we press down into our hands, down into our knees, and draw the belly in, and the chin drops down towards the chest. We're rounding through our back. And then we release back to neutral. If it feels okay on the lower back, the belly drops down slightly, so you arch through the back, draw the shoulders down. And if it feels okay, maybe lifting the chin slightly. If not, just keeping the head neutral. So we're pressing down into the hands, around and through the back. Chin drops down towards the chest. And then we're releasing the back, arching through the back. Maybe the chin lifts, but the shoulders are definitely drawn down and away from the ears. So taking a few of these, which are called cats and cows. You can make the noise if you want, but I can't remember which one's which. This is a cow. Wonderful. That's it. So rounding through the back. Let's have a look. So more rounding through this lower part of the back. So can you lift the belly in here? Draw the belly in. Well, not much mobilisation really through that, no. And we're having a look when you're lying on your floor, on the floor a little bit as well. Yeah, if you have a look at mine, so we're lifting, rounding. That's it, yeah, that looks good. Wonderful. Then tuck the toes. And then gently lifting the knees off the floor as close as you can. So this is knee lifts. So this is a good exercise to do before plank preparation. So you can come up and down as you need to. If the wrists don't, you can always come down onto your forearms. You struggle with the core or the shoulder? The core, yeah. Okay, let's try once more, if we can. Good, and release down. Toes together, knees apart, and sitting back into child's pose. So if you can, stretching out through the arms. If the shoulders are tight, bend the elbows. So lift your bum a little bit more and see if you can drop the forehead down so you're surrendering. Not quite dropping down, is it? Lift up, can the bum come up a bit more? The head drop down? Is it because your shoulders are tight? Yeah. What about if you bend the elbow? Oh, you've got your head down now, haven't you? Yeah. Does that feel better with the head down? Or yeah. Just because then you haven't got that pressure on the neck. Yeah. Good, then gently rising back up and then walking the hands off to one side of the mat. And again, sitting back. So now we're giving the side of our body a lovely stretch. Wonderful. And then rising back up and coming across to the other side. Brilliant. Deep breath in if you can, ribs expand. Deep breath out, drawing in belly. Deep breath in, ribs expand. And deep breath out, drawing in belly. And gently rising up and coming back onto our all fours. Okay, leg extensions and leg lifts. So our right leg's going to extend away. So keep the toes on the floor for now. Try to keep your shoulders down away from the ears and keep the crown of the head an extension of your spine. So your head lifting slightly. Yeah, that looks good. So from here, we're going to, on the exhalation, lift the leg. And on the inhalation, tap the leg back down. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, tap. Wonderful. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, tap. And last one, exhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, tap, and drawing the knee back. Tuck the toes to, onto all fours. Tuck the toes. Is your toes okay to do that?
Just my knees.
Oh, do you need it? What about if you had extra cushion? Yeah.
I'm like 41 going on 90.
Is that okay? Like
yeah,
that's not too wobbly. Okay, so tuck the toes, and then if you can, sit back on your heels so you're rising up. So can your bum drop down? So where you getting the stretch on your feet? Do you feel it on your feet?
Yeah.
Or on the ankles?
Yeah.
Good. Then with the wrists, making fists and rotating out. So it could be really tight through the backs of the feet with back issues. And then coming back onto all fours again. Okay, so you're with balance with that cushion, otherwise you might need, perhaps should we get a folded mat?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Three ways. Is that all right, or is it too much on your knees?
No,
because you can do it lying on the mat too. Okay, so our left leg this time, we're going to extend, keep the toes on the floor, so the one nearest the window. Yeah, so toes on the floor to start off with. That's it, yeah, that's wonderful. Inhale, expand the ribs, and exhale, lift and lengthen the leg. Inhale, tap the leg back down. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, tap. Exhale, extend. Inhale, tap. And last one, exhale, extend. Inhale, tap. And draw the knee back. Then we'll make our way onto the front of the body so you can release out the mat underneath your knees. So back extension. So we can either be in diamond press, thumb, forefinger together, elbows out to the side, forehead resting in the diamond, and then pressing into the hands, gently rising up the head, neck and chest. Does that feel okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you look like you possibly could come into the dart, so hands alongside the body. palms facing you. Yeah. And then inhale, expand the ribs. On the exhalation, rising up the head, neck, and chest, reaching the arms backwards. Yes. And then inhaling, right, lift, dropping back down. Does that feel okay, that one? Exhale, lifting, lengthen. Inhale, lowering. Exhale, extending. Inhale, lower. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lower. And last one. Exhale, extend. Hold if you can. Breathe. And then releasing down. Wonderful. So we'll try preparation for plank. So bending the arms with the elbows underneath the shoulders, palms facing down. Draw the shoulders back and then draw the belly in and then slightly lift the belly off the floor, and that might be plenty. Or you might be able to lift the hips off the floor with our knees. Just go to your ability, and when you've had enough, which you'll know if you're shaking too much, you can drop back down. We're rising up and down as our body wants to. When we shake too much, we can drop back down. Good. And releasing. Rolling onto the side to face me. So making our little cushion with the arm or use a cushion. Knees bent, soles of the feet on top of one another. So into clam, top hand in front for balance, draw the belly in. Imagine that bottom waist lifting off the mat. It may or may not lift off. Inhale, expand the ribs, and on the exhalation, open up the top knee. The top knee lifts up. And then inhale, knees back together. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, expand ribs. Exhale, draw in belly. Inhale, expand ribs. Exhale, draw in belly, pull up the pelvic floor. And release. And tapping out if needed. Okay, so from here we're going to extend our legs straight. Wonderful. And then the top leg lifts. Is that okay on your hips?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then circling the leg forward. One, keep control. So the foot stays still. It's the whole of the leg that comes. So it's the hip joint that makes the movement. 3, that's it, 4, 5, and 6. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and release. You feeling it in your hip?
Mm-hmm.
With that? Good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so then from here, we're now going to lift the top leg, and we're ideally going to have the toes facing down and the heels heel up, if you can. Inhale, expand the ribs. On the exhalation, lift the leg. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Heel up, toe down if you can. Exhale, lift. That's it. Inhale, lower, and release. Tapping out if needed. Okay, rolling onto your other side. So starting in our clam, knees bent, ankles on top of one another, top hand in front for balance. Do you need to cushion that way or?
No, it's good.
Okay. Draw the belly in, lift the bottom waist off the mat. Inhale, expand the ribs, and on the exhalation, top knee opens up. Inhale, close. Bring your knees more forward. Yeah. Exhale, open. Inhale, expand ribs, close.
Exhale, drawing belly, pull up pelvic floor. Inhale, expand, ribs close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And last one, exhale, open. And inhale, close. And tapping out if needed. Both legs extended. You should just be able to see your toes with a straight line. Belly drawn in, waist lifted off the mat. Top leg lifts up slightly. And then just relax the foot so not pointed or flexed. And then circling forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. And release. Okay, heel up, toe down, lift the leg. So on the exhalation, we're lifting. On the inhalation, we're lowering. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And last one, exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. And tapping out if needed. Then roll onto the back of the body. We're just going to see how your spine works through. So if you come into bridge pose, so soles of the feet to the floor, knees hip distance apart, palms facing down. And then from here, we press into our feet, press into our hand, draw the belly in. So we're just drawing the belly in and our bum begins to lift off the floor. Then from here, squeeze the buttocks, lifting off just our lower part of the back. And then the middle, and then maybe to the upper back. Lifting your hips high up to the sky. And then we're gently rolling back down each vertebra at a time. So we're taking this a few times. We're drawing in the belly, lifting off the lower, middle, upper back. So it should feel like a nice little massage through the back. And then we're gently lowering back down. Do you feel like you're coming through each vertebra? Do you feel there's some that are just coming out together? Yeah.
Yeah, this could be another good one for you to have for your home practice. Lift up again. Good, then lowering back down. And then bring the knees in toward the chest. Rocking the body from side to side, releasing out any tension in the back. Then dropping the feet to the floor. The knees bent again. So back as we were. And then, so we're going to come up into tabletop with our right leg. So inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, as you draw in the belly and put up the pelvic floor, lifting the right leg up into tabletop. So the knee is above the hip, the shin is in alignment with the ceiling, the ankle is in alignment with the knee. Then from here, we're going to come with toe taps. So we inhale, expand the ribs, and on the exhalations, trying to keep that roughly 90-degree angle of the leg, dropping the toes down toward the mat. Excellent. And then inhale, rise it back up. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise back up. And last one, exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise back up. And then dropping the foot back to the mat. Left side this time. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, lifting the left leg up into tabletop. So knee above the hip to bring the foot
away from you, toward the end of your mat. Yes, that's it. And lift the foot slightly. So the whole ankle. Yes, there we go. And the foot's relaxed. Wonderful. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, toes drop to your mat. So slightly in front of the right foot. So more, yeah, forward. Yeah. And then rise back up. Exhale, extend the leg away. Can you feel that in the stomach? Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, extend away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, extend away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, extend away. Inhale, rise. And last one, exhale, extend away. Inhale, rise. And knees toward the chest. Gently rocking from side to side, releasing out any tension in the lower back. Okay, releasing the feet to the floor. So this one requires a little bit of coordination. It's quite good for releasing that tension in the upper back and shoulders. Reaching the arms up to the sky, palms facing one another. Okay, prepared to be confused. Okay. Taking the right arm toward the right ear, to the arm nearest me. That's it. And the left hand comes down by the left hip. Wonderful. Now taking both arms out into a T. And then the right arm by the right hip and the left arm up toward the left ear. And then bringing the arms back up toward the sky again. Yes. Right arm toward the right ear, left arm toward the left hip. Arms out into a T, so along the floor. Right arm to the right hip, left arm to the left ear. And then draw the arms back up to the ceiling again. So try to keep that awareness through the stomach, a slight contraction there. Right arm toward the right ear, left arm toward the left hip. Arms out to a T, right arm, right hip, left arm to the sky. Sorry, to the ear, and then bring the arms back up to the sky. Excellent. I think you did that very well. Okay, now bend the elbows. The elbows are touching the floor, palms are facing your feet, and then we're taking the hands toward the back, toward your mat, and then rising the arms back up, and then dropping the hands down. Good. And then rising back up. Dropping the backs of the hands toward the floor. Rising the arms back up. And then palms facing down. And rising up once more. Dropping the backs of the hands. Rising up. And then the palms of the hands. And back to center. And release the arms alongside the body. Okay, so we'll bring both knees in toward the chest. And then we're going to extend our left leg away. Keeping our right knee in. So not so low, so up a little bit higher. Yeah, so the foot, the leg is in alignment with the right foot. And then draw the left knee in. And then right leg extends. That's it. Draw the right toes back when you reach your extension. And then knee comes back toward the chest. So we're exhale, extend the left leg away, draw the toes back. And then inhale, knees together. Exhale, reach away, right foot. Draw the toes back if you can. Inhale, back, left leg. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, back, right leg. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, back once more each side, left leg, exhale, reach away. Inhale, back, and last one, exhale, reach away. Inhale, back, knees toward the chest, rocking from side to side. Dropping the soles of the feet to the floor, taking the arms out into a T. Allow the knees to drop to the left toward the where you came in, and the gaze, if you can, to the right. You getting the stretch there in your back here, rib sort of area, the right side. Take a deep breath into any areas of tension. And a deep breath out, letting go. Deep breath in, expanding. And deep breath out, letting go. And once more, deep breath in, expands. And deep breath out, letting go. Draw the belly in slightly, and with control, bringing the knees back to center. Wonderful. Now we're going to drop the knees to the other side. And if we can, gaze over toward our left hand. Getting the stretch in this side as well.
Yeah.
Deep breath in, breathing into any areas of tension. Deep breath out, letting go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And deep breath in. And away. Draw the belly in and coming back to center. Bring the right knee in toward the chest and reaching the leg up to the sky. Reach behind the back of the leg if you can, and rotating out through your ankle. Good, bending the knee, now taking the right foot just above the left knee for a glute stretch. Right knee opens out to the side. So if you're getting the stretch already in the right hip, stay there. If you need more, bring the left knee in toward the chest. Reach behind the back of the left thigh. Keeping the right toes flexed to protect the knee. And breathe into any areas of tension. And releasing the feet back down to the mat. So left knee this time in toward the chest and reach the leg up to the sky. Hands behind the back of the thigh and rotating out through the ankle in one direction and the other. Bending the knee in toward the chest, taking the left foot just above the right knee. Left knee opens up to the side. That may be enough if you need more. Right knee in toward the chest. Keep the left toes drawn back. Protect the knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And deep breath in. And away. And then dropping the leg back down to the mat and extending the legs out, ready for relaxation. Oops. I'll pass you a cushion for your head so you have to move. Good. And draw the awareness to the feet. And as you inhale, draw the toes back, allow the legs to engage. So draw the toes back. And release. Belly inhale, expands. And exhale, release. Draw the awareness to the chest. Inhale, chest expands. Exhale, release. And gently allow the neck to rock from side to side, releasing out any tension in the neck. And allowing the head to rest comfortably for you. Allow the eyes to gently close if that feels okay for you. Otherwise, gaze to a fixed point. Just gentle gaze. And the legs are heavy. And the arms. The head feels heavy. And the whole body melts and sinks down into the earth. Letting go of any tension. Witnessing the breath rising and falling in the body
breath that is always there to support you and protect you, to anchor you into this present moment. You can always draw the awareness of the mind to the breath rising and falling in the body. Allowing thoughts to pass by like clouds in a summer sky. Becoming the witness of the mind. Becoming aware of the peace within. That peace is your true self. Your true nature is peace. Surrendering, letting go. And beginning to draw the awareness back to the breath. Begin to allow the breath to deepen. The belly expanding as you breathe in, and the belly falling back as you breathe out. Belly expanding like a balloon as you breathe in, and expanding as you breathe out. And once more, belly expands and releases. And then begin to move the fingers and the toes. And allow the body to stretch. Move any way it needs. When you're ready, bending the knees and rolling onto the side of the body. And thanking yourself for taking time to practice today. Noticing how you feel in the body and the mind. And gently up to seated.